Hello, Jenna here in my car. It's lovely outside in the UK today, and I'm sat here in my car. I was sitting on this really lovely spot in the sunshine, and then I was joined by two people, so I thought I would move. Anyway, I wanted to chat about a particular energy that I'm feeling and have been picking up on over the past few days. And it's great. It's good. It's good energy. So I'm very aware of this very real timeline shift that we have made as a collective. And it's huge. It really feels huge. We have shifted away from the trajectory, whether you're aware of it in the media or whether it seems contradictory, when you view the outside world or what's in the newspapers or whatever. We have moved away from the timeline that was heading 1984 Orwellian society. Okay. So basically what I've been shown is that as we move forwards over the next few months, over the next year or so, next couple of years, we are going to see corrections made. We are going to see apologies made. We are going to see those that have not had the best intentions for whatever reason shown for who and what they are. And they will face the consequences. Now, whatever those consequences are, that's not for me to determine. I'm of the mindset that, this whole experience is about growth and learning. That's what Earth is about. It's about growth and learning. But we will see them. We will all see them. I mean, I'm pretty sure if you're watching this video, you can see them for what they are and for what's really going on. But the world as a whole will see. The light will be shone on the bigger picture. And I think the overwhelming energy that I got from that was that these people will face the people. It was about people power. The people standing up for their rights, standing up for their morals, standing up for what they believe in, for justice. And the perpetrators will face that justice. That was one of the overwhelming energies that I could feel, this big shift away from the from the trajectory that we were heading on. So, obviously, as the world wakes up to what's really been going on, there is a lot of healing to do. There is healing for everybody to do around the hurt and the pain that has been caused by the powers that be, around the hurt and the pain that has been caused between families and friends, between people that we don't know, energetic exchanges that have taken place. But at the end of that, there is just this overwhelming, I can't even tell you how strong the energy is, feeling of love and community. It's huge. It's almost like Gaia is pulsating and glowing this amazing, incredible sort of nuclear amount of love from the earth as we come together. This was the other thing that I was just shown. The borders are going to drop. This idea of borders, I'm sure many of us have similar feelings about this. It's all an idea. It's all a concept. The idea of this is who I am, this is where I'm from, is going to drop away. There will be so much more travel, so much more movement. But I got this sense that there will be a movement of love. This idea of, how do I explain how I saw it? Mass migration almost. A kind of exodus of love, people traveling across the world to see each other, for love and community, because we have built a web of light. And I know it's been so isolating for some, or for all of us, to be in this camp, to be in the camp of inner knowing, whilst the world outside seems to have its eyes closed. But those barriers, those barriers to us physically coming together will drop, and there'll be so much movement of love across the globe. I get this real overwhelming sense as well that governance is going to change. It's going to come from such a loving place. I mean, you've probably heard about me talking, with people like Tim about this before, but it really feels like we have jumped. We are on that track now. It's not just something that's a potential or something that's just in the future and could happen. Now we are on the timeline. So this is big. Just keep the faith that we are on our way. I just wanted to touch upon something else, actually. So I know many of us have really lost faith in our leaders, which, to be honest, I think is quite understandable. Not only our leaders, I think institutions within the mainstream, because this whole way through it's really felt like they've banded together. They're all in it together. You can't trust what you hear or you see, particularly if it's in the mainstream. And I was thinking about this today, and I really feel like I think we just need to exercise some discernment, not just blindly disregard what we see and hear in the mainstream as being part of the agenda. Because I really feel, if we're going to delve into this idea of light workers and coming here with a mission, we need to really accept that there are going to be light workers who are infiltrating these institutions, these establishments. And at some point, they are going to put stuff out there for the mainstream. It's just going to happen. So I think it is really important that we don't just disregard everything that we see and hear in the mainstream. That was something that felt really important to say, because I'm really getting the sense that there are light workers everywhere now. They've really infiltrated. So just be ready. Just be ready for little surprises, I think. Surprises, little pockets of light that seem to just appear out of nowhere. Because I really do get the strong sense that it's going to start happening, like little light bulbs going off. Because if we maintain this idea of cynicism, then we're just fueling that cynicism. We're just fueling the status quo. If we don't expect anything different, we won't get anything different. So we just need to be mindful of that. And optimistic. Because we're moving in the right direction, and it's really exciting. So I just wanted to share that. Now I know that in the UK, things here aren't quite as extreme as they are in other places around the world. So I don't believe that it's going to be a one-size-fits-all kind of global shift into more freedom of movement, more freedom of speech. But it will be a snowball. It's going to happen. It just requires patience. You will be able to move more freely. you will be able to speak more freely. You will be able to travel more freely. Just exist within your heart, that's what I'm being told. Know that we are moving forward. So I think that's my main message of today. And I'm wishing you a really, really beautiful day, a beautiful week, and an exciting year, because it's going to be a very different year for all of us. So much love. There is so much love. I can really feel it. And I'm sending you so much love. And I'm sending you hope and joy. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Have a beautiful evening, beautiful morning, depending on where you are in the world. And I'll speak to you soon.